Okay, welcome back. Republican Ohio Governor Mike DeWine is at odds this Monday with members of his own party over a vetoing of a bill that would have banned gender-affirming care in transgender athletes in women's sports. DeWine explaining his decision at a news conference. Let's listen.
Were I to sign House Bill 68, or were House Bill 68 to become law, Ohio would be saying that the state, that the government knows better what is medically best for a child than the two people who love that child the most, the parents. Therefore, I cannot sign this bill as it is currently written.
And that's the news, the veto decision there. So what does our political panel think of the governor's reasoning for the veto? Let's ask. Joining us to discuss, honorary chairman for the Tea Party Patriots Action, Jenny Beth Martin, and Project 21 member, policy analyst, Donna Jackson. Ladies, welcome. Thanks so much for coming on. Jenny Beth, let's start with you. Your thoughts and reaction, essentially, to this Republican governor overriding the Republican legislature's decision to implement this new law.
I think that he is falling for the lies that many people within the transgender movement say. They claim that if a child does not get this kind of treatment, that they're going to commit suicide. I've talked to people who've transitioned and also detransitioned, and they say that they never got the kind of mental health care they needed in the first place. They regret their decisions. And I think waiting until you're at least 18, probably until you're 21, to make these kind of life-altering decisions is what states should be doing around the country. You can't buy cigarettes, you can't buy alcohol. Why can you cut off body parts before you're 18 years old?
So let's break this down and think about this in the governor's explanation here. He is saying that parents have a right and that they know best, better than the government. I for one, agree on a lot of things here, but in this case here, Donna, at what point is it become almost child abuse? And I think that's what a lot of those against this will argue, is this isn't parents protecting children. This is entering the realm of child abuse and at times maybe, damaging themselves here. What do you think about that?
You're absolutely right. I mean, the thought that a 6-year-old or 8-year-old would know what's best for their life for the entirety of their life. Listen, this is a political agenda being dressed up like health care, and it's only for the purpose of power and greed by the left. And I think that he sincerely believes what he's saying because he's one of those ones that are easily persuaded. But this is not about a child and their parents. This is a political agenda. Clear. It's very clear.
All right, we're going to wait and see what happens if the legislature could override the veto. I wanted to switch gears if we can. Perhaps you ladies were tuning into the Newsmax New Year's Eve special and you might have missed this moment. But in case you did, during last night's New Year's Eve celebrations, Green Day singer Billie Joe Armstrong changed the lyrics to the band's hit song American Idiot. Instead of singing the line, "I'm not a part of the redneck agenda," he's saying, "I'm not a part of the MAGA agenda." So Jenny Beth, to you, is this a time to be political?
No, New Year's Eve should just be about celebrating and looking forward to a new year. There's no reason to turn it into politics, but ABC knew what they were doing. This is a band that the lead singer renounced his American citizenship last year in London, and he has complained about Trump and changed the lyrics before. So they knew what they were doing, and ABC chose to make it political.
Donna, you got about 20 seconds here. Your thoughts on him switching it to MAGA? I think very divisive for the country.
Very divisive, but hey, he's not for record low unemployment, for low inflation, for record home ownership during the MAGA Trump administration. Okay, I'm glad he renounced his citizenship.
I also remember when gas was under $2 a gallon too. Anyone remember that day? I do. That was a good time.
The border was more secure.
It was, exactly. So whatever. Okay. Jenny Beth Martin, Donna Jackson, thank you both for coming on. Happy New Year. We appreciate it.
Thanks for having me. Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.